Alright, so for the nylon cord endings, I'm not going to actually string anything, but I'm going to show you. I have these are the crimp beads, so these are going to actually go down onto like the end. This is going to be the cover for the crimp bead, and then these two are finishing options, so we'll go over those after. Okay, I changed my mind because I'm actually going to make my daughter something, so I kind of prepped some stuff. Okay, just so everybody knows, I don't know what I'm doing either. First of all, I finished and then I crimped the second side, and then I was like, wait, this isn't right. And then I thought about it and stared at it for a while, and I realized, okay, I think I crimped too soon. So all in all, I ended up losing, dropping it all, because I removed the two crimp beads, and instead now I have this like little clamp that clamps onto one side so that you can stop beads from leaving. So use one of those, and then I've started to put it back together now since I've ruined it, but I will come back when I'm at the end and show you how I'm gonna finish this one. Okay, my gosh. I am secure enough to know that it's not gonna not gonna fall apart on me. So for this particular item, I ended up taking both cords into one line from two, right? And then the last bead on here was a crimp bead, and I've now crimped it to get it to be secure enough that I can sit it down, not worry about it all over the place. So you're gonna slide the flattened crimp bead into that crimp cover, and then you're just gonna like over and over again till you seal that. See, just like that. So now it just looks like two beads right there, right? And then how you can finish it, and I could have done that there, but I honestly forgot, so newbie me again. What you could do before that or after, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be extra secure, and she's 13 and it's going to go on her phone with a phone tag thing. And I feel like it's probably appropriate to have it double, I don't even know the right word I'm looking for right now. Not sealed. Not protected. I don't know the right word. It doesn't matter. Stable. I don't know. It's not the right word. Anyways. So I put that on, again, the crimp bead, and then this is going to be really difficult. Let me... This is so hard on the camera, like making sure the camera can see. I don't even think you can see. I'm like sitting to the side. This is annoying. So I have the clamshell on here, and then I put a crimp bead on, and I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's right there, and I just crimped it. And then you're going to take the clam, actually first you're going to clip your wire like so, and then you're going to close your clamshell like so, and you can secure it beyond that a little bit more with your pliers, but it's usually okay. This one looks pretty closed, but I'll just go ahead and give it like a tiny little. If you do it too much, it kind of like makes these holes like unalign themselves. And I'm going to use like a medium jump ring, and I'm going to hook it onto that guy. And then I need to find my phone tags real quick to at least show the end result here. Okay. So I just added one more larger jump ring to the phone tag itself. And it's done. That's how you use these clamshell crimp covers, I guess, crimp bead covers. That's how you can finish them. And if this were to be like a necklace or a bracelet, you could put one of these on each end, one jump ring on each end, and then like an extender or whatever else you're doing, clasp, however it is that you're closing it, and then connect them that way. With this one, if you're, how do I explain this? How I know to use these ones, it looks like this, by the way. It's like a little U. How I know how to use these is you bring this through the top and then back past this guy. And then what I would do is this is when I would start putting beads on, but I would start with a crimp bead here. And I would, I don't think I have another one. Oh, I do, right here. Let's show you. So the crimp bead is on, and you're gonna make sure that is it? Yes. You're gonna make sure that it goes into both of those wires. Like that. Get on there. And then you're going to take your pliers and crimp it. So now you have a, come on, camera. You have a crimp bead plus that little connector. I don't know what these are called, but it acts as like, what's really cool about it is, and then you can put the little half covers, you can put that over this bead. What's really cool about these is that this kind of acts as that toggle. So then you can start having, you know, your jump rings connected to whatever extender you have on. And I imagine you're just essentially, now I would put a crimp cover over this, and then I would load all my beads on, and then I would do a crimp bead and a cover, and then I would add another one of these to this side, and then loop it into itself. And then, actually I probably wouldn't crimp or put the cover on yet, because I would loop this into the crimp bead and a couple beads deep into the chain itself, or the bracelet itself, or whatever you're making. Then I would crimp it once this is tight, just like this top one is. Then I would crimp the crimp bead, smash it, and then I would add the cover over that, make sure it looks good. Clip, if you need to, any little excess piece hanging out of the beads you stuffed this into, and start adding jump rings and a toggle clasp or whatever it is that you want to make. I hope that was helpful. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's how I know how to use them. If there's other ways how to use them, it'd be wonderful if people did the same thing I'm doing right now and share, because I would be, again, like, I don't know if I am doing it right. It's just how I've learned so far. So happy beading.